देखे क्रिकेट टीवी जहां मिलेगी क्रिकेट की सारी बातें जहां जोश भी है जहां होश भी है जहां क्रिकेट है आओ देखे क्रिकेट टीवी.
Hello and welcome back to Cricket TV, all things cricket and more. I'm your host, Hetvi Patel, and with us today we have Narayan and we have Karan, a very young, a very enthusiastic cricket fan with us. IPL 2026 match. And well, what happened? Gujarat Titans won with 7 wickets in hand. Score of 164, which could have been decent in past IPL 2026, is about 180 to 100 to be on par. Narayan sir, we'll start with you. What happened yesterday?
Before that, LSG at the home ground, second straight win. And yesterday's date carries a tale of symmetry. In fact, last year on 12th April, at the same venue, LSG beat GT. And this year, same date, same venue, GT returned the favor. So the balance sheet is tallied actually. So as the current thought goes, GT won the toss and chose to bowl first. The team which is winning the toss is opting to bowl first, a decision that proved, good for them. The pitch was described as normal with clear skies and very hot conditions, generally favoring the batters as such. Such a tournament where the batters are blasting in each of the innings is not a score which I think LSG would have defended. So and then the match progress accordingly between the first and the sixth over. Marsh came out swinging the six, and fell to Rabada. Then Rishabh 18 of 11 balls. But, giving good LSG momentum to LSG. However, he also did not survive much. Markham of 21 balls, not typical. And losing 2 wickets in the. So, as I mentioned, LSG, put up this one Markram 30. There were 3 18s, there was 119, there was 117, there was 116, but nobody, taking it really, ahead actually. And if you see what went right for GT, in fact, the one-man show yesterday was Prasad Krishna, and he was rightly adjudged the player of the match actually. His standout performance with 4 wickets of 28 balls in 4 overs, an economy rate of 7, excellent. And what was important that he struck at the crucial moments. He dismissed Rishabh Pant, Markram, Nicholas Puran, and Mukul Chaudhary also. So his control spell in the middle overs between the overs 6 and 9 and the 14 and the 15, and really choked LSG at large. So that was one thing. And of course, Mohammad Siraj disciplined new ball spell. Siraj picked up 1 wicket for just 19 runs in those 4 overs. A phenomenal economy rate. Economy rate of 4.75 in such a tournament is hardly heard of, basically. And best among the GT bowlers. Ashok Sharma's middle over control was good. He took 2 wickets. Rashid Khan's always a good bowler. He has a very miserly spell. He also considered 25 in the 4 overs. So the bowlers went quite good, and then when the batting came in, Gill anchored his innings well. He scored 56 of 40 balls, strike rate of 140, and calm authority. He put on the match-winning side 84 partnership with Butler.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Gill got his 28th IPL 50 and crossed 4,000 runs in IPL. So another milestone was achieved. But Joe's Butler's milestone was more. He smashed 60 of these 37 balls of 11 fours, and that was the highest score in the match actually. So he virtually sealed the chase single-handedly, got his 26th IPL 50 and crossed 40,000 T20 runs. 14,000 220 runs is a solid landmark actually. And he also crossed 150s in this format. So Butler is Butler, nothing to beat him. So and at the end, Washington Sundars finished the match, so 21 runs of 13 balls. So I think overall GT read the conditions well, and bowling first kept the heat of LSGs to 164, a very chaseable total. Only one thing I would like to mention, Hetvi, is I found that Gill never had a thought that he wanted to complete the match earlier and get some brownie points on the NRR. Actually, they are still now a negative RRR despite the win. देखा जाए तो. So I think if you would
Yes.
have completed by the 16th or the 17th over, which was possible, so would have been a different ball game altogether. Hetvi.
Karan, what do you have to say on this? Do you think 164 was a par score on considering how the IPL 2026 is being played?
Ma'am, I would like to say that cricket is a game where anything can change at any point of time. Even if we have seen in past people, I mean, teams have defended very less target of like 100, 114. So 160 was, it is difficult to chase at this point, but still it was defendable. If you look into the batting lineup of LSG, Aiden Markram, yeah, his strike rate is low. The reason is because in LSG partnership stat, Aiden Markram did partnership with three major people: Mitchell Marsh, the opener, Rishabh Pant, and Ayush Badhoni. The thing is that the first partnership between Aaron Markram and Mitchell Marsh, it was 14 runs of 9 balls, pretty decent. Then there was a fall of wicket. Then Aaron Markram had to do a partnership with Rishabh Pant, which was extraordinary, 31 runs in 16 balls, almost 200 strike rate partnership. And then again a fall of wicket. So I think that is the reason why we could see, the strike rate of Aaron Markram being low. Apart from that, I couldn't find any intent from any other batsman from LSG, but still they managed to give a total of 164. Yeah, about the bowlers of LSG, I mean GT, they are the main reason behind such a target. Credit goes mainly to Prasid Krishna for his extraordinary spell of 4 overs, 28 runs given for 4 wickets in the economy of 7. Others also did good job. Rashid Khan couldn't take a wicket, but then he maintained the economy. He didn't give much runs of his 4 over spell. In the GT lineup, I would agree with Sir that Shubman Gill, yeah, if the problem is with GT openers is that they are looking forward for runs. They're like more like run machine. But here at this point, when their NRR is already negative, they should have showed more aggressive intent so that they could complete the match earlier and had a good net run rate in plus positive numbers. Yeah, Josh Butler did a really good job. Yeah, apart from that, LSG bowlers they tried but they couldn't do it. Yeah.
And on Rishabh Pant's position in this LSG side, it's coming under pressure. He hasn't fired the way we expected. Should he, like Nikhil sir always says, that maybe he should not be captain. Somebody else should captain LSG, and maybe then we would see him performing the way we expect him to. So, any comments on that, Narayan sir?
I agree to that thought that let Rishabh Pant play his natural game, without any add-ons to him or the captainship and other stuff basically. But then there would be a difficulty as who would lead the team basically at that point of time. That could be a reason possibly. I think, and with 4 games on and another 8 game to go on, I think possibly he may change his style of his batting also and his leadership skills. So apart from that, if you see, there's some areas of improvement for LSG, which I feel basically, actually their middle order is a big issue. Yesterday also, if you see now, in after the power play, Puran and Badoni were too slow in their approach actually. So from 80 for 3 at over 7, LSG failed to accelerate at all. And that period made them the match losing phase, according to me. That is one thing. Another area is of Mr. Puran, Nicholas Puran. His underperformance. If you see, the franchisee had a big ticket, managed to get him, and he managed only 11 runs of 21 balls or 12 dot balls. If you play 12 dot balls, it is almost criminal. So uh, actually, it was a low impact knock, but he strangled the innings in between possibly. And coming to the death bowling of LSG, LSG's own death bowlers, Avesh Khan, 24 runs in 2 overs, economy 12, and Prince Yadav, 14 in 1 over. They were hammered during the GT's chase, actually. So that cannot work. And they are both, Prince Yadav is among the wickets. He's taking a lot of wickets also. It's not that way. And Mohammad Shami also was very expensive in the power play. He went for 30 runs in 3 power play overs, economy 10, giving GT's openers Gill and, 30 of 17 and Sudarshan for fit of a good flying start, actually. So in 5 overs, the score was 45 runs, basically, without losing a wicket. And no genuine match winner with the bat is something which I feel in LSG's, because if, as I said, Markram's 30, and their top 7 all got starts, but none converted the starts into a big score actually. So it's a structural problem which they need to really have work out. And at least when you should have one player at least who scores 50 plus in the batting order to get the score up basically. And Avesh Khan's inconsistency again 2 for 24, with no wickets. So they need an experienced death bowler, and especially in the crunch moments, he can really put on the brakes of the opposition.
Yes. Karan, anything do you think GT should take care of? While we understand LSG ka bowling may be problem hai, batting middle over may problem hai, and they'll have to introspect. But any comments for GT?
Yeah, ma'am. GT का जो the problem is their openers. They are good openers, but they have to focus on maintaining. Openers का काम होता है कि they have to give a good start. Here we are not able to give such start because of the strike rate. Middle order of GT. Yeah, I think middle order is good, well set, but the openers should focus on their strike rate.
That's true. So that was GT's story today, a team that is coming together. And for LSG, yes, it's time to introspect and let's see how they fight back. Thank you for your sharp takes. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash the like button, subscribe to Cricket TV, and let us know, hit the bell icon so you do not miss any coverage from our end. Next up, we have MI versus RCB review, and you don't want to miss it. See you next. Thank you.
जोश भी है जहां होश भी है जहां क्रिकेट है